The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm Not Your Average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. Happy damn New Year, everybody.
Yes, it feels like it's been such a long time we've been away from you. But, you know, we've been kicking back, relaxing, enjoying time with family as one should.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, you know, little turkey drunk. All that good shit is over. Pop bottles and everything for the New Year run. So, I mean, everything is all good, man. We back to the basics and everything. You know, still got all my body parts. Everything function as well. How are you over there?
I'm good. I 10 fingers, 10 toes.
Yeah, you know, made it through whatever religious deity you guys believe in, you know. Still got it all here. We still moving. We back to the business and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoy and get ready for the shits again. But you know, I don't really do New Year's resolutions and everything, right? Do you do your New Year's resolutions? Cause I feel like people should be. I don't know, if making a New Year's resolution was like legit, like you had to like send it to the government and then you break that bitch, and that was part of the law.
Yeah.
Half of us would be in fucking jail.
You stopping at half? I'll probably say about 80% of us would be in jail. Yeah, that's the problem with setting New Year's resolutions. You set them every year.
Yeah, you got them people and stuff whatever getting wild, whatever, right? The gym is always overpacked, whatever. Motherfuckers like, this year I'm gonna get fit, get thin, lose weight, feel great. That gym membership. That bitch be like $400.
Yeah.
That catch you for the year, but you know, come like Valentine's Day, whatever, they ain't going nowhere. That bitch is vacant.
But they, you know, they been said something like within the first 6 months,
all right,
majority of the people who make that New Year's resolution of joining the gym and becoming fit, probably about maybe 30% is left.
Shit, I seen some shit on World Star. They said something about like I think you fuck around, go through no chips, no snacks, no nothing, whatever for 30 days. I'm like, negative. Yeah. That just miss me with that bullshit. But I don't know. A lot of people and stuff, but they feel different and then they try to do it. If they do it, salute to all that hold the New Year's resolutions intact. I haven't done New Year's resolution in like eons and stuff, whatever. I just looked at it and stuff as that my last New Year's resolution was that I want to meet 10 new people, just like 2015.
Right. 10
new people and stuff that I don't know, have a conversation and stuff with them. 2016, I spiced that up to like 25 new people. And in 2017 and stuff, I did 50. And I actually met and talked to, conversed with 50 new people by May.
By May, that 50 new people that you had no clue, nothing,
whoever
about.
The hell and stuff. I changed my demeanor and stuff, whatever, because I want to say, like, I'm a young kid from the hood and stuff, whatever. So I want to say my persona was kind of like, I want to standoffish. But I'm like, you know what? That's not going to help me be a better me.
Right.
So I kind of had to, like, think closely about my thoughts and how I carry myself and how people perceive me. And just started a small conversation with other random ass people. Like, if it had been in the elevator, I'd just tuck my cell phone away. And just try to, you know, mingle, meet, and greet some people.
Just kind of kick it. It's keep it on a personal level. And
yeah, like some regular basic shit, whatever, right? Because, I mean, some people go too wild with it, though. Like, they want, like, this year, I'm going to make me $1 million. How, motherfucker?
Well, I think that's the whole nostalgia of the New Year's resolution thing.
New Year, New You.
You know what I mean? I think it's almost it's reached Santa Claus proportion where you know the shit ain't real, but you still gonna perpetuate it.
Yeah, they go in, man.
And it's a tradition. It's a tradition more than anything else.
What's the wildest New Year's resolution you heard?
I don't even know, because I've heard so many different New Year's resolutions that you just gotta say that there hasn't been anything that's mentioned under the sun that's probably hasn't been put into some sort of resolution.
You know the one I dislike, whatever. I don't hate nothing, whatever. I just dislike it the most is the one that like I'm about to cut off some people and stuff, whatever, in the new year.
In the new year.
But I'm like, if every year you doing this, you the problem. You the problem. If you gotta keep cutting people off and stuff, whatever, for the new year roll around, you gotta be a problem. You gotta watch how you choose these friends.
Yeah. I would say that's a big part of it. If you're not choosing your friends wisely, and then it's gonna be a reflection on you. It's gonna be a reflection on the things that you do, and in the end, you're obviously gonna find yourself having to, make that resolution all over again.
They trimming the fuck out of the fat every damn year, man. And so what? They trim the fat and they get some new friends or the fake friends and everything, and then they cut them off and stuff again. I like what you were saying. Get 5 rich friends. Would you want to cut these rich friends off? Hell no.
Nah, you changing your whole outlook.
You ain't trying to cut them off. You're trying to cut the check. You're trying to have them cut the check.
Yeah, but that's it. You're trying to be part of that New Year's resolution of going forward in a rich circle and not that poor one that you was in before.
Yo, this thing, I want to say, to me, I feel like this year just started off with like a bang. It's like we not even in double digits yet and stuff, whatever, in the days, and then just boom, like, I mean, all right, there was a situation, stuff, whatever, with the McDonald's chick. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes, I did see that. That was a crazy one. But homegirl got some hands.
Oh no, she wasn't playing, man.
Homegirl got some hands, man.
She let him know she is not the one, man. She said, "I am not the one."
Definitely was not the one. And you know what the funny thing about it is? I was saying to myself, there's a lot of technique in some of those punches that was thrown. Only getting to find out that her mom had put her in boxing class when she was younger. Not only did her mom put her in boxing classes when she was younger, but I think her uncle was like either an amateur or some sort of professional boxer.
So the hands was a must.
The hands was a must. The hands was a must. You understand? And I'm thinking she might have threw those at a couple times already.
She put the paws on that dude. First of all, the dude's name is Daniel Willis Taylor, right? For those that don't know, the female McDonald's employee, I guess him and her got into an altercation about pertaining to his meal. And when they got into the altercation pertaining to his meal, this took place in St. Petersburg, Florida. He got angry and stuff with her and went to go grab her by the collar of her shirt. Straight assault.
Yeah.
Hands down, straight assault. Because he grabbed her first. And it was caught on video and stuff. And for those that don't know, whatever, y'all know how to run the search. But he put his hands on her first, and the young lady had nothing to do but to defend herself.
That was it. And you can't wrong her at that point.
Nah, she held it down. She held it the fuck down. She gave him the fisticuffs. Yo.
I think I was more pissed off at the fact that she was the only one really throwing fisticuffs.
Yeah, I mean, that had me feeling type of way. The dude, there's a tall dude and stuff, whatever, in the background, dark skinned dude.
Right.
He ain't even throw no hands and stuff, whatever. And he barely tried to grab her and everything, like to separate and everything, like whatever. When I don't know if his back was turned at the beginning of the altercation or whatnot, whatever. But I felt like he should have at least did some more because you don't know random dude, but you do know if it's every day with coworkers throwing hands to employees. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. It's like, how you gonna make it seem like, she out here doing what she gotta do, but you ain't ready to defend your coworker? And because she looked like she would have threw some fists if you got into an altercation and you couldn't hold it down. She might have had to hold it down for you.
Yeah, man. She was holding it down, man.
She was more than holding it down. She was fisticuff Betty.
I like that. She was
fisticuff Betty, you know what I mean? And she put the work in putting the work.
Yeah, so that started off with a bang and stuff as is, whatever. Lil Jasmine Barnes. So Lil Jasmine and stuff, whatever, and her mom and some other kids that was in the car got shot in a drive-by in a Walmart in Houston.
Yeah.
Right? And it was sad because little girl was 7 years old, and she lost her life. Her mom got shot and stuff in the process with her, and everything was belligerent out of no space, shape, or form. Family ain't into the shits, nothing. And it happened, whatever, right? And it was heartbreaking and stuff, whatever. For any 7-year-old, myself, whatever, I can't take going to like a children's funeral and seeing an itty bitty coffin and stuff, whatever, that'll break me.
Yeah. So, no doubt.
So the fact that anybody under double digits and stuff, much less whatever, is to get shot and killed, it was crucial. And the witnesses claim it was a white man that did the shooting and drove off in a pickup truck or something like that, whatever. And they put out the APB on the pickup truck and all of the above.
Did the shooting drove off in a truck?
Yeah, so pickup truck goes by, and the witnesses said, I believe it was a white man, and a few other people said they couldn't see the person that drove off, but they said they felt like it was a race crime.
Right.
And I want to say just that piece of information that was given and stuff, whatever, had the media and most people and stuff in a kind of a frenzy, feeling the type of way. Saying like, you know, a white man killing a young little girl and stuff for no damn reason and all that type of stuff, whatever. They felt the type of way. And then this past Sunday, it came out that the two shooters and stuff, the two people that let off the shots, was actually two black men.
Oh, so it wasn't one shooter. It was two shooters. Okay.
And they were shooting and stuff for that because they assumed that the car was, you know, belonged to someone else.
Right.
So they let off the shots and they didn't know what they did and stuff for there, but they killed, you know, the little girl in the process.
The innocent girl.
The innocent girl.
Yeah.
Right? So my thing and stuff is that because so many people were enraged at the moment and stuff, whatever, from once they heard white man killing little girl, I feel like they went back to not a Trayvon Martin moment, whatever, but like a race waiting type of thing, whatever. Like, I call them race waiters and stuff. I heard Charlamagne say the term and stuff once too, but I call it race waiting and stuff for the word that people just waiting.
They're waiting for something
to say like, yo, it's the white man. Like, you know, for example, one of my boys and stuff, whatever. This motherfucker ain't pay his own damn phone bill.
Yeah.
And he didn't pay his phone bill and stuff, whatever. And then when his phone got cut, and then he called me and stuff from another line, I'm like, what number is this with her? He's like, oh, I'm using my mom's phone. The white man cut my phone off. No, bitch. You ain't pay your goddamn phone bill. It ain't the white man cut your phone off. You didn't pay your damn phone bill.
Listen. No. The white man cut his phone off. He did cut his phone off.
Okay.
But it was for specific reasons.
Because he didn't pay his damn bill.
That's right.
So that's what I'm saying. So like when I'm like, nah, man. I feel like those type of people and stuff just waiting to say like, yo, this is racist, whatever, right?
Listen, to that friend out there, if the black man opened a phone company and you ain't pay that bill, he cutting your phone off too.
I'm gonna lop that shit off, man. Don't let me own that company.
Cutting your phone off too.
I'm gonna lop that off. You ain't get no friends and family discount if you ain't paying your damn bill.
Nah,
you get a credit at the end of the year.
You better pay some. Pay up.
We'll give you $12 at the end of the year, $1 for each month.
Pay up.
Yeah, man. So I mean, the race waiting thing, I feel a type of way and stuff whatever about it a lot because I feel like, my opinion, I feel like the world we live in and stuff, we should kind of more so come together. Like even like I spoke about NAACP, it started off with I believe 8 or 10 members.
Yeah.
And 2 of the members were black.
Right.
Ida B. Wells and W.E.B. Du Bois.
Right.
They were the only black people and stuff on there. The rest was all Caucasian.
Right.
So I feel like the National Association for Colored People, American Association for Colored People and stuff, whatever, if that is for, you know, for people and stuff, whatever, of, you know, the minority and everything, and they came together with predominantly Caucasian people and stuff, whatever, meaning we can come together, we can do great shit.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about race weighting? You kind of get what I'm coming from with the race weighting thing?
I get exactly where you're coming from, and it's I don't know. It's hard for kind of me to weigh in on because even though I grew up in Canada, and not to say that there's no racism here, it's a place that hides its racism very, very well. You understand? Where you're in the States, they straight up let you know they are racist.
Yeah, we don't like your kind.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of, listen, you're on the 20 years of fate being nice. you kind of almost get sucked into that fate being nice. Whereas if you're 20 years of that always in your face, the 21st year, you're looking for that to still be in your face.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you've been trained to race weight. Whereas I'm looking at it as, nah. I grew up in a neighborhood which was mixed.
Right.
I didn't grow up in a neighborhood which was predominantly black.
Right.
So growing up, I interacted with white kids. You understand? Where some people grew up just interacting with black kids.
So okay, let me ask you this: you living in Canada and stuff, right? For like all your life and everything.
Well, let me just finish that.
Okay,
Let me just finish that thought.
Hit that.
Because you got to remember, kids don't see color. Kids just see fun, man.
Fact. But they're taught that from the elders around them.
They're taught that from the elders around them. But you gotta understand, if you going out, if you's telling your moms you're going outside to play, at that age, you understand, your parents is just saying, okay, you're going out and you're playing with the kids in the neighborhood,
right?
Coming from a predominantly black neighborhood, all those kids are gonna be black,
right?
Coming from a mixed neighborhood, there's no such thing as, a predominantly black. You understand? So, and you get outside and Johnny's white. Johnny just wants to have fun. Now, that's not to say Johnny's parents may not hang with black people.
Right.
May not roll with black people. May not have any black friends in a circle. But Johnny looking at you like every other kid on the block. So he playing with you with like every other kid on the block.
Right.
So you growing up in a situation where you almost really don't see it till you start to get older. I don't know if you kind of see
I get what you're saying,
from.
because as a kid or whatever, your main concern is fun.
That's it.
So you're not watching skin color, attitude, nationality, none of that shit. But that's what I'm saying. When you get older and stuff, like I said, like you're getting taught these type of things.
Yeah.
And then when they're coming into like in fruition or whatever, right? Because I want to say like the bullyism and all that type of stuff, like that's non-racist issues and stuff start coming into factor when they get older.
Right.
So then when you're saying and stuff, when they get older, they come to a point where now race might be an issue and everything like that. Because that ain't cool to me. But the fact that people will sit there, like black people, I know black people.
Yeah.
I know black people and stuff, whatever. It's kind of like, say if like a white man might cut them off and stuff in traffic, they'd be like, he seen when I was coming. That's fucking racist. Be like, those assholes that cut everybody off in traffic. Black people cut everybody off in traffic.
Shit, I cut people off in traffic.
I cut people off in traffic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's not really.
I hope I ain't racist.
No, I want that. Whatever. Cause I'm about to say I might need a new bumper sticker or some shit. But I mean, it comes to the territory and stuff that people just looking to throw out the R word and stuff, whatever. Racist. That fast because they're just waiting and stuff, whatever. And I'm like, yo, I don't feel like that's cool. My opinion. So I mean, it's the same thing and stuff, whatever. Like I said, with this little Jasmine situation, rest her soul, it just came out of nowhere and stuff, whatever. Like, witnesses said they saw a white dude drive off in a truck.
But and see, and this is what I'm trying to fathom. You understand? Because you're looking at it as eyewitness account.
Right.
Right? So you're thinking somebody really did see a white man driving off in a truck.
They had a photo too. They took a snapshot. It could have been a scared ass Caucasian hearing gunshots going off, and he just fled and seen.
But exactly, right? Because unless you're actually watching the streets, which nobody on the streets is really watching the streets, watching cars go by. I mean, sometimes you might do it as a hobby, just watching the cars go by and say, oh, oh, that's gonna be my car. That's you know,
Yeah.
You know what I mean, some kid shit. But you're not watching every car that goes by. So you hear gunshots. That's what alerts you to something. Mm-hmm. But it's always gonna alert you to it after the fact. You understand? Mm-hmm. So bang, 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 bang. You turn around. You see people fleeing the scene. Any one of those people could be a shooter.
Fact.
Any one of those people could be a shooter, right? The fact that it's a little black girl now. Also the fact that it's a case of a mistaken identity. Because now it's a situation of, well, nobody had no business shooting at this car.
Right. So
what could be the motive? So the first thing now people are gonna think of, well, it's a vehicle carrying black passengers. It must be racist.
Yeah, I guess.
Because clearly they're not criminals in the car.
No, they're all kids. Kids and a mother.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a criminal element where we're looking at, okay, nah, it was a drive-by shooting. It's gang related. Mm-hmm. They've already removed that element out. So if they remove the gang related, you remember, and we look at gang related incidents as black on black crime.
Right.
If it ain't gang related, then it's gotta be something else.
Well, you broke that bitch down like you watch friggin' every episode of fucking Law and Order.
I watch every episode of 48 Hours.
That's
what that is. That's what that is.
So your punk has to be out there and stuff with your magnifying scope. I found a shell casing. That's a number 2 over here.
Hold on, Bob. Let me finish my coffee, my sandwich.
Yo, talking to the camera crew and shit. Yo.
Yeah, it's about... We about 4 hours into the case.
Yo, that clock is ticking.
We're going to find these motherfuckers that did the shooting. These racist motherfuckers that did the shooting. Yeah. Meanwhile, it's two black dudes. God damn.
I don't know, man. More of the whole situation and stuff, whatever, is that... I don't know who said that, but in any case and stuff, whatever. Like, if you don't see nothing, you don't see nothing. If you thought you had some shit misconstrued and stuff, whatever, you give your statement to the police and let that be that, whatever. Because those photos of the truck itself will never, ever, ever, ever touch the internet. If it was police information, right?
Right. So let me ask you this. So how is it that they found out that it was 2 black dudes?
With due diligence of police work and stuff, whatever, because they were saying that the location, I think gun casings and stuff, whatever, you know how that goes with the ballistics and stuff with the gun. Right. So I guess when when one guy got scooped, obviously they're gonna do ballistics and stuff, whatever, through the gun and stuff, whatever, in the shell that they removed from the little girl and the mother, and it matched one of the guns. So I guess, sink or swim and stuff, whatever. He brought his boy down, or he confessed that he was with his boy, and the situation and stuff took place. You know how that goes, Mr. 48 Hours over there. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's when they came down and stuff, whatever. When the hammer came down and stuff on them, right? And like, I'm glad these dudes and stuff are brought to justice and all the above. To the people stuff that might say free dudes and everything and stuff, that's all on y'all, because that was just some fuck shit to me. But little girl lost her life. Mother has to bury her child first thing of the damn 2019.
Yeah, that's great. That's the crazy thing about it when you really, really dig deep and look at it. It's like 2019. Yeah. We here, but this little girl ain't.
Yeah. I look at it and stuff like, maybe because I'm a parent and everything, but I look at it like, this girl can't, she won't be able to put on like makeup later, go to prom, do some shit that, like average girls and stuff, whatever, like, know they're going to be monikers in their life. Right. And, it's a sad moment and everything like that, but, I mean, we shouldn't just be shooting off to, like, the race card and stuff, whatever, that fast and everything like that, because what if they gave a full description of the white dude and he probably, I don't know, he might look like Colonel Sanders and shit, and the dude's just driving his pickup truck, minding his damn business, and then they pull him the fuck over and get him
street justice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could have easily happened.
Yeah, because you like real quick, like the man be minding his business. Like I go to Walmart like maybe once a year, You know, well, you went to the wrong Walmart. You should have never shot Jasmine. He's like, I don't own a gun. And then they beat the shit out of the dude, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, I don't know, man. But lighter note and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, R.I.P. to little Jasmine and her family. Our thoughts and prayers are with that family and stuff from the Podical Sons.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Tragic situation, for sure.
That was some real shit. Now, on the fuck shit side, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Robert Sylvester Kelly's docuseries. Your favorite show. We spoke about it already before. Now, I told you, come January, I'm going to be all eyes glued to this shit. I'm a man of principle and a man of my word. I was glued to this shit. How do you feel about Robert Sylvester Kelly?
Listen, man.
Not your average Joseph.
Listen. He was sick. And he told us he was sick. The very first line he gave us. My mind's telling me no. But my body is telling me yes. He don't see nothing wrong with a little
motherfucker
with a little bump and grind. He let you know off the bat what was going on. And when I start to think back, and I ain't gonna sit down like I wasn't an R. Kelly fan, because I was. You know what I mean? When that 12th play came out, I was, and I think more of it being me as a teenager, trying to get into that stage of manhood. You got little hormones raging. You know what I mean? You trying to get yourself some skins. All those lyrics spoke to you.
Well, I mean, yeah.
As a young man trying to approach adulthood.
Cause I mean, I feel like even in that time and stuff, whatever, in that circuit time frame when he public announcement to R. Kelly, the artist by himself. It's like a transition from the classic normal R&B and stuff, whatever, from even like a Boyz II Men style to like this raunchiness. The raunchiness. I want to say he put the raunchiness in the whole R&B side and stuff, whatever, right? Yeah. I don't think no one else really brought it like that before. So I mean,
if I would say there would be anybody close to it, it probably would have been maybe Jodeci at the time.
True.
Maybe.
Around the same time.
Yeah. But, I mean, he pretty much led the pack with that.
He led the pack. Because then after that, they came out with Fiendin' and stuff years later, way after Bumpin' Grind, after 12 Play.
Yeah.
Because, they had The Lady, Forever My Lady, and like Stay. It was kind of like a nice little subtle vibe and stuff, whatever, right? But the raunchiness, Kells brought that heavy.
He gave you 12 Play.
I look at it like this. To sum it up before we get into the shits and stuff of it, whatever, little breakdown side. Some people hear R. Kelly's music, right? Hear R. Kelly meaning like if they go to a club and they hear Steppin' in the Name of Love, they out there stepping and stuff. And they just care about moving, dancing, having a good damn time. And then there's people like myself that listen to R. Kelly's music.
Yeah.
There's a difference between hearing and listen. I break down lyrics all the way. Biggie is one of my favorite artists and stuff of all time, but Biggie has some questionable lines.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
You look so good out sucking your daddy's dick. Pause button. Okay?
Super pause button.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, for even Biggie to drop a line and stuff for that, and that's one of my favorite artists and stuff, I'm going to still pick that out. On that She's Got That Vibe song, he called out some chicks.
Yeah.
Michelle's got it.
Yeah.
Lisa's got it.
Yeah.
Sharon's got it.
Yeah.
Even a little Aaliyah's got it. And I'm like, why you put the little before the Aaliyah? Why you just say Aaliyah? Fast forward 3-4 years later, there's a new R&B artist to the scene. Aaliyah Houghton.
Right.
She comes out with a song written by Robert Sylvester Kelly I gotta say Sylvester. I like the fucking middle name. I don't know.
You like
Sylvester? I like it because with the R. Kelly, it was a mystery and stuff there before.
Yeah.
But the Robert Sylvester Kelly, man, you gotta give him a 3-piece name, man.
Sylvester just makes him sound more like a sleazebag when you throw that Sylvester in there.
Because he's kind of sly with it, you know?
Yeah.
So when he wrote Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, it was about a young girl getting with an older dude.
Right.
And saying age ain't nothing but a number, and getting down ain't nothing but a thing.
Yeah.
He wrote that.
Yeah.
So anything pertaining to him being with young girls, when he wrote that, made the young girl sing the song, shouldn't be a shock and awe to anybody. People feel like he should be more demonized and stuff now than ever and stuff, whatever. This man gave you clues in all his songs that he dropped, except for I Believe I Can Fly. I don't know what inspiration came from that.
Oh, they tell you on the video. He was sitting down with his brother watching the Space Jam.
Right. My bad.
He got a little spiritual.
You're right.
See Michael jumping at the rim and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I think people didn't really catch on with the whole Aaliyah thing initially is because when she first came out, we just knew she was an artist within the camp. And I don't even think a lot of people knew she was an artist within the camp. They just probably knew her as Aaliyah. You know what I mean?
Right.
And unless you really know how the music business works, a lot of times when people see new artists and they see them performing the songs, a lot of times they think the artist actually writes the song that they're singing.
True.
You understand?
True.
So,
like Usher with the These Are My Confessions.
Yeah.
They thought like, oh my gosh, Usher cheated on Chili. You're like, no, JD wrote the song.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's a situation where you think, oh, this is the artist 100% thoughts, emotions, giving it to you raw. So everybody just thought, and I seen this thrown around a lot within the whole series. She was an old soul. And I'm thinking, well, where do you get the fact that she was an old soul, right? Because right at the beginning of the very first one that they were talking, and they were saying, you know what I mean, the one girl who was talking, she was saying, yo, she was fresh out of the water. She was wearing tight clothes. She had no style, no this, no that, no swag, no nothing. You're old soul. You got swag right off the bat. Ain't nobody got to teach you that.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So what are you basing the fact that she's an old soul from? You understand? Well, a lot of them were based on the fact that the lyrics she was singing was so mature.
Right.
But guess what? The lyrics she was singing, she wasn't writing.
Right.
You understand? So that kind of eliminates that whole old soul theory unless you got something else to base that off of. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when she pops up on the scene now, and remember, again, she popping up on the scene, ain't nobody really knowing who's writing the lyrics. They thinking she's writing the lyrics. Then you thinking she's writing lyrics, she's writing those type of lyrics, then she got to be an old soul. Right?
Okay.
So you're not even associating Dirtbag Kelly yet to this Aaliyah vibe that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's now getting to start to see after that, you know what I mean? After that single drops now, everybody starts investigating, yo, who's this Aaliyah chick? Oh, she's come from that R. Kelly camp.
Right.
Oh, this is R. Kelly's protege. Then it's the movements that's going on between
him and
her. That's you kind of making you saying, well, I know what a protege is, but this kind of seemed like it could be more than just a little bit of a protege.
Right. But he already gave you clues in the music.
He gave you clues. He gave you clues.
He gave you clues in the music. But that's what I'm saying.
Nobody was making
because they were hearing the song, but they were never listening to it.
They weren't listening.
So that's what I'm saying. Like this whole docuseries and stuff to me, I want to say, like I said, 85% is I already knew.
Yeah.
I already knew. The 15% of stuff came from like, okay, makes sense. So this is that person. This is that person and stuff, whatever, right? Because it just kind of chimed in and stuff for like to the media. Media knew her and R. Kelly got married,
right?
Whatever, right? Even the old Aaliyah movie and stuff that came out before, whatever, about her and everything dying. That Lifetime flick and stuff, whatever. That was Lifetime too. Everybody knew that her and R. Kelly got married and stuff like that, whatever.
Oh
right?
yeah,
the $100 though, but
that.
the $100 though, like Kels has been, sandbagging people. The $100 you paid the family. The fuck is $100 though? Like,
nah, but he started learning later on because later on they was getting 6 figures.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? It raised quite substantially.
The Latina mommy, her moms and stuff got a check for like $1,000.
Yeah.
When she was in the hospital and stuff for her kicking the bucket.
Right.
And then the brother who went through the who got the blame work and everything, he's about to get $100,000 and a record deal. That's not guaranteed shit. Yo, so salute to Kels. The reason why I say salute to Kels is because here's my thing. Black people kill Malcolm X. Black people kill Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Malcolm X was a black person doing shit for black people.
Right.
The whole infamous get your hands out of my pockets, get your hands out of my jeans, and then bomb, they shot Malcolm X, got him the fuck out of there. People were speculating stuff. CIA had their hand into it. They paid off black people, but the black man still took the money and said he about to squeeze the trigger and kill Malcolm X. Right?
Yeah.
Black people got him the fuck up out of here. Chris Brown put his hands on one black woman.
Yeah.
Chris Brown seen jail time.
Yeah.
And he's seen community service time.
Yeah, for sure.
And to this day, even after that, he still ridiculed and stuff and looked at it like as a monster up from that one woman. There was so many goddamn women on this documentary. And R. Kelly is still has yet to set foot in the jail. Shout out to the lawyer. If anybody can DM Kels and get that lawyer's number or whatever, I need that in my life. I need that lawyer's info.
But I don't even know if we could even shout out the lawyers because the lawyers thought he was gonna go to jail.
For the piss tape.
Yeah, they you know what I mean? They thought he was. Everybody thought he was gone. It was like a total. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm gonna say it now, man. At some point, some transaction went down to keep his ass out of jail from that trial.
Obviously, but that's what I'm saying. Your lawyers will negotiate, be like, yo, I'm gonna need you to settle. And do like the same thing with the whole NDA and all that type of stuff, whatever. They negotiated the man and said, like, look, you have to settle with this and we can beat the trial and stuff, whatever, in this aspect. Because Sparkle says she seen the piss tape.
Yeah.
And she identified
that was my niece.
That was her niece.
Yeah.
Quick time, real quick. That fast.
Yeah.
And she took it upon herself to went to her sister and her brother-in-law, I failed you. I wasn't guarding her. This was the monster did to her and everything. They knew. And when the court time came up, they said that's not their daughter.
But because I'm
the
looking
check
at it
was cut, man.
Well, I'm looking at it from the standpoint, even before that, because when Sparkle made it known that it was her niece, right? I didn't even know at that point that the brother-in-law was playing bass for R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not like I don't think he didn't know that that his daughter was there. Think about it. If you're R. Kelly's bass player,
right?
You got a daughter that's supposedly could rap her ass off because that's the whole reason why Sparkle was bringing her around so she can soak up. Learn what it was to be in a studio.
Yeah, because she was like a young rapper or something.
Yeah, she was a young aspiring rapper. You understand?
Right.
So Pops gotta know that the daughter's a young aspire rapper. She coming by to the studio. You playing bass on R. Kelly shit, unless he wasn't playing bass on his shit at that time.
He's playing piss on his shit.
Now you start to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's either I'm a bass player, I'm gonna try and keep my job, or hey, that's my daughter. You know I play bass?
Things that make you go,
Either way, man, that's some messed up shit to be like, yo, nah. That's not my daughter. That's not my daughter.
They cut the check, man. Come on, man. That's what I said. The lawyers, man. The lawyers. I need those numbers, man. I need the phone numbers, man. Just in case. Johnny Cochran is gone, rest his soul, but them lawyers and stuff is, mint.
Them lawyers is
solid, man. They solid. The whole thing, like, and he got young girls, he got older women and stuff, whatever, I guess, from the past. Like, where they're not mentally there. He did his thing and all that type of stuff for it. But I'm like, everything to Kells and stuff, or to R. Kelly, came off before, like, what, TP2? As pimp-like. Yeah. From the whole fiesta.
Yeah.
On the low, with the girls, with me, getting high on some dro, bringing hoes to me fiesta.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Everything that the man done, like, said in a song and stuff, whatever, shouldn't be a shocker. That's what I'm saying. They were hearing it, but they weren't listening, because you got to break down the thing. It's the artist.
It's the... What... And that's what they say. Artists, they live their songs through their lyrics. You know, right. They live their life through their lyrics. So he was definitely letting you know. Now, I hear a lot of the argument of, well, this ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
It's always been some older dude in the hood
with some young chick. Facts.
And it's straight up facts. You understand? And when that was going down, there was nothing really much that you could say from it, because black people knew that, you know what I mean, this is something that's been happening from time. And I wouldn't necessarily just regulate it to the hood or black culture
world
in itself.
The world.
Right?
The world. There's emperors in China that took like some 16-year-olds and stuff, whatever, as wives and everything. Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
He married his cousin who was like way underage and stuff as well, right?
So I think a lot of people were taking that, the fact of maybe they had some family member that might have been in the same situation, maybe they themselves might be in the same situation, and then kind of try to almost justify it. But what they fail to understand is what started off of a situation that would have just been considered a statutory rape, because of what he was doing, turned into child pornography. Now, statutory rape is one thing.
Right.
Child pornography is totally different. You understand what I'm saying? So, whereas you can think or may wanna justify the statutory rape or the age difference between him and these women, you cannot justify the child pornography.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not the only possible charge R. Kelly could have got. Mr. Kelly could have got charges from like kidnapping with the trapped in the closet type of shit or whatever, right? Young girls caught up in the studio, they not going nowhere, all that type of stuff, whatever. The kidnapping thing could have came in an aspect, whatever. The physical abuse, whatever. Like the mental abuse, I want to say that's some pimp type shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Iceberg Slim, if you guys don't know, Google him, look him up. But then the physical abuse, you know what I'm saying? So the physical abuse and everything and stuff, whatever, that's domestic violence.
Oh, straight up.
That's domestic violence. But that's what I'm saying. There's multiple charges this man could have got sank on. But that lawyer is solid. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, yo, salute to that lawyer. I don't know. Like I said, I don't depict him as worse of a monster and stuff, whatever. Because you and him have something in common.
And what's that we got in common?
the fact that you and his lawyer groups agreed to the NDA, just like what you said in episode 2.
Oh yeah, but you see, my NDA. My NDA was for the side bitches.
Oh yeah. And his NDA is for the young.
Listen.
Yo. So wait. They can write a junior NDA. He can write a junior NDA.
He had an
remember the
NDA
people,
specifically tailored for his actions.
Hope it was waterproof too, because the piss might leak on that bitch. Laminate that shit, let the pee roll off it, man. Yo.
Oh man, but you know what? It's funny because I had written them off like years ago.
Yeah, you had to, man. You had to.
I didn't really. I don't play his music. I'm not gonna say when when the radio is on and it plays, I'm running down the hallway to shut the radio off.
Hashtag mute R. Kelly.
It plays, you know what I mean, but I'm not requesting it. I'm not physically listening for it or trying to get it played or anything like that.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
I mean, with that being said, I already had written them off years ago without all this new information coming to light.
Well, because I felt the same way too, because I felt like, you don't know if feeling on your booty was pertaining to a grown-ass woman or a young girl. Like, you don't know most of these songs and stuff for her. So that's the reason why, I'm like, I'm going to just stay in my lane. Because even at my 8th grade graduation and stuff, whatever, we sang, I Believe I Can Fly.
Everybody's saying, I believe we can fly.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I heard it, like, in a few church things. Even the documentary had that and stuff, too. We sung it at our school and stuff, whatever. And all the above, right? So, I mean, it should be nothing new pertaining to, like, I want to say, the gospel stuff or the open to media thing, but when it's pertaining to like an intercourse type of one-on-one intimate with a woman, I don't know if it's pertaining to a woman, and I don't know if it's pertaining to a girl. Video aspect, whatever.
Yeah.
There were women. Like if they had a song like "Feel on Your Booty," Little Kim was grinding on him, whatever, and everything like that, whatever. He didn't put his hands on Little Kim, but she still got Little in the name though. So maybe that's the reason why he had her and stuff, whatever, right there. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's the reason why I kind of fell back. Same thing with you. You said the music, if it plays and stuff, whatever, you go somewhere, you hear a step in the name of love, whatever. Yeah, I'm a two-step.
Yeah, I'm a two-step. I'm a two-step
and get it out the way and stuff, whatever. And then we switch songs and stuff, whatever. But, I know for a fact, whatever, like intentionally and stuff, I won't really look and spin a R. Kelly track like that because I know for a fact I don't know what the lyrics and stuff mean to.
And you know what the funny thing about that? I think what really kind of turned me off from the whole R. Kelly thing was the song "Save Me."
Oh, you save me.
Yeah.
You save me.
Yeah. Gave me a second chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you thought it was over. You thought the shit was over.
Well, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people who get caught up in that situation
go clean.
Would have humbled themselves.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's part of the growth and development you always hear on the Podical Sons.
They would have humbled themselves.
Right.
They would have stopped. They would have looked. They would have reflected in themselves, and they would have said, "Listen, man. I don't know how. I don't know what kind of unforeseen force.
Not guilty.
I don't know who my lawyer serves. What supreme power they serve.
Yo.
But listen, I'm gonna change my life after that.
I'm gonna need you not to shit on my new future lawyers and stuff like that. So what if they worship the devil? So what if they sacrificing kiddies?
Listen.
Hey, leave my lawyers alone.
I'd have got off some shit that I gotta know.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no regular person would have got off for.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
So at this point, I just gotta humble myself, keep it moving, and change my game up. But what did he do? He backslid down that toboggan hill faster than kids trying to escape him.
He stepped in the name of backsliding.
He backslid into the name of love. That's what that brother did.
Yo, that was some shits. I love that documentary. I don't know, that docu-series, I love it. I feel like that 6-part shit was kind of wild for me, though. Like, every day since the new year started, like, yo, another one. Another one. I'm like, yo, okay, another one. They just kept jamming it down your throats and stuff like that, whatever, right? I mean, some people, binge watch that shit, whatever. I took my time with it, marinated with a few. Went back into, like, some thought stuff, whatever, with the wife. We had a convo and everything, and then we kind of finished it off, whatever. My thing and stuff is, I still feel the same.
Yeah. I mean,
I still feel the same.
It really hasn't changed any.
Shit, it angered a lot of people. Jada Pinkett Smith said some shit. She's like, she can't believe his streams went up and stuff, whatever, on music.
Yeah, but I mean, there could be a lot of reasons for that, though. You understand? I mean, I think one thing that we talked about was nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, what's his name was saying inside the documentary, the singer.
John Legend?
Yeah. These were soundtracks for life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People got married to some of these songs. People had their first kiss, first slow dance. So a lot of these songs evoked memorable moments.
Right.
You understand? So people are like, oh shit, I forgot that song. We go get a quick listen. But I think a lot of it was people actually going back to the songs
to go dissect and go
dissect
now listen,
and
they went from hearing to now
now actually listen to.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? He did say this. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. Now that I think back and listen to the song now,
Well, that's what I was having the conversation and stuff, whatever. Like, not to R. Kelly, but it was to someone else. I was telling him, like, when I was younger, Eminem and stuff, whatever, was like a legit rap god to me.
Right.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
Eminem lyrically was a real good dude and stuff like that, whatever. But as you get older and stuff, whatever, when now your state of mind and stuff is now more mature and to able to deal with some things and stuff that you couldn't deal with stuff when you were younger.
Yeah.
Now you're looking back and you're looking at, like, I feel like Eminem's an angry dude.
Oh, for sure.
He's an angry ass dude and stuff, whatever. Like, like from going at his mom and stuff, whatever, to like even now, you got all this money and this time and stuff, you still couldn't get right and stuff, becoming a calmer dude. Same thing now, take that concept and stuff and apply it to like R. Kelly and stuff, whatever. You could have been jamming and moving to all these type of songs and everything, but now your mind is more mature and more there and ready to deal with this type of shit.
Yeah.
And now when you're going back to listen to these things and stuff, it'll be like, yo, the proof was in the pudding.
Yeah.
The proof was in the pudding and stuff, whatever, from all, from way back when.
And I think that Eminem is a good example because, I mean, when I first heard Eminem, it was more of, you were looking at it as, oh, this dude has lyrical skill. Look how he's just taking these words and he's just flipping them and putting them together and making stories out of it.
Yeah, the guilty conscience, right?
The guilty conscience. But I mean, even with the very first track, Slim Shady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, oh, this dude is just flipping words. He's ill. But then you go back and you listen to Slim Shady. It's like, dude ain't saying nothing but foolishness. Yeah,
it's some bag of bullshit, man.
Yeah, you rhyming a bag of bullshit. You understand?
Yeah.
It's like, still clever how you doing it, but it's a bag of bullshit that you rhyming, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely right. You get older, you get more mature. You hear things differently. And, it's just one of those things, man.
I used to watch Married with Children when I was younger, whatever. I used to watch Married with Children and stuff. I think it was pumping in like 92, 93-ish and stuff, whatever.
Right.
I was like fucking 8 years old and stuff, whatever. Some of the jokes stuff I kind of got, whatever, right? But most of them stuff went over my head because my mind wasn't mature enough to deal with that shit, whatever, right? Because I used to look at it and stuff, I'm like, fucking man working a shoe store and his wife always wants sex. As a grown-ass man, You would love your wife to always want to have sex with you and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, you're looking like, yo, on Clockwork, she won and everything. Like, she's still riding with you. You got you a full-time job, whatever. You know? So I'm looking at them like, you're more mature to deal with these concepts and these ideas. And stuff. It's still there. It's still there. But now when you're taking in these things stuff with a mature state of mind, it's a different dance.
Listen, man. I can remember as a little kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad was, and I think that's, I've always been into music because I grew up with a family that just loved music.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents would throw basement parties,
mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And my brother would DJ and stuff like that. And one of the songs that I could distinctively remember me as a little kid liking and dancing to was a Sister Sledge song. I believe it was Sister Sledge.
Okay.
I might be wrong. We'll have to Google it after the fact, and if it is, we'll come back and correct it on the next show. But
mm-hmm.
the lyrics of the song was push, push in the bush. Push, push in the bush. You know I like to get down. And as a little kid, I was just steadily singing, push, push in the bush. Mm-hmm. Push, push in the bush. Because it sounded funky.
Yeah.
It rhymed.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I became a man that I understood what really push, push in the bush
Women back then didn't shave their vaginas.
really meant. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. As you say, you grow up, you gain a more understanding,
yeah.
then you know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that's it, man.
I mean, yo, to close, to the folks that hasn't seen the R. Kelly docu-series, whatever, take a gander, take a watch. If you don't want to believe the hype and everything like that, and you know this man is a monster regardless to the fact how you feel, no one can tell you how to feel. You do your thing. Protect your children.
Yeah,
Keep them close.
I would say, even for the mere fact, if you got children, whether it be boys or girls, it's a good insight into the world of a predator. Because a lot of us really don't see that side and see how we always look at these women, how they so stupid, this, that, how they let them happen to them,
break them down.
But until you really understand how these women are broken, or not even women, and most times these adolescents are broken down to the point where they don't really know anything else or start to believe in these things. It kind of shows you that you got to really be on your P's and Q's.
Y's and Z's, man. And
teach your kids how to look out for these things and how to avoid these things, because it's very easy. It's very easy for them to be caught up.
The things.
It's very easy for them to caught up. Listen, man, I had a bitch. I had no business watching the thing, other than knowing that it's a topic. We're going to discuss it on the show, and I got to get myself up to speed to it. But as soon as I finished watching the series, the 6 episodes, the next day I told my daughter, listen, you need to watch this. You need to see these things for yourself.
Which is good.
You understand?
Which is good.
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that. Real talk, I respect that.
I said, listen, certain things I can tell you, certain things I can hope you may understand, but listen to these girls' stories.
Right, because at least if they have some kind of theory, then if they're put in a situation and stuff, whatever, they have a basis on how to get the fuck up out of it.
The basis, and
fair.
They can see, she can see certain things.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is a pattern. Hey, this is a pattern that so-and-so may have been going through. You know what I mean? Start recognizing these things before they come hand, because listen, a lot of times when our children leave our sight, we don't know what's happening out there, so we gotta arm them with as much information we possibly can. You understand? So that's what I felt about it.
So yeah, man, we'll leave that and stuff on the note with Kels. Once again, folks, please find that lawyer's info for me. Send it to @SofaKingMarvelous on the ground, please and thank you.
Yeah, because we still gotta make our NDA.
NDA, man, and he knows what the fuck we looking for.
Yeah.
He knows what the fuck we looking for anyway. So we just about to seal the deal and stuff on that. What else? Shit, we got Kanye bullying Drake, man. Yo, he can't leave Drake alone. I'm not I want to say this. Drake musically, I'm okay Drake fan.
Yeah.
Right? I'm okay Drake fan and stuff, whatever, and all the above, whatever. But even if you separate the music aspect and stuff, whatever, bullying is bullying, flat the fuck out. Like, Kanye is on his shits. He is bullying the dude, man. The man has... I'm glad the man's not saying anything and stuff, whatever.
Right.
Because, you can't cater and pander to the nonsense and stuff, whatever. But this is bullying. Like, yo, leave the man alone. The man's not even thinking about... He probably not until people bring it to his attention. Because, we live in social media time.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And somebody might see Drake, I love you. How come you ain't saying nothing to Kanye West? One of those moments and
he
stuff,
out there
whatever.
dragging your name under the dirt.
And I feel like, yo, like over 50 tweets within the past few months, man. Like, to one man?
Listen, man. I think he really believes that Drake and his wife has something.
Yeah, then...
I listen, I believe that. I believe he's not getting any straight answers from his wife. So, he trying to best as he possibly knows how try and force some answers out of somebody. I'm thinking he hoping Drake gonna crack and say, listen, man, she is Kiki. She the Kiki that everybody's saying is Kiki.
But that's a conversation between you and your wife, or him and his wife. Mega Man and his wife should be having that.
But I just told you, he probably had that conversation.
And she was vague with it. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you question any kind of relationship you're in, whatever, it's not a relationship.
No, it's not.
So if you feel that your wife and stuff, whatever, still gave a man some business and everything, and she told you no, whatever, maybe she might not be the wife for you. Yeah, she might be the mother of your kids. You gotta keep it respectful. But maybe your sanity and stuff is way more important than all that. If not, sit down, have some juice, and shut the fuck up.
But I think deep down he knows. I think deep down he's hearing no, but he don't believe that answer. And here's why I say that.
Okay.
Because her road to fame ain't an innocent one.
Ray J, man.
She got into business hoeing.
I mean, facts. Yeah. CC.
Before she was with Kanye, at least 4 or 5 other different celebrities.
Mm-hmm. Nick Cannon tapped it. But the list kind of goes on. Reggie Bush. I mean, hey. I don't know.
Now, we all know what type of person Drake is. He's a sniper.
Yeah.
He's a sniper. I'm walking down the street with my wife, and my wife say, "Hi, Drake." Drake say, "Hi." I'm ask my wife, "Where you know Drake from?"
Nah, this is valid. This is very valid. I remember one time he had a photo. I think you had a photo when you're like booed up with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And they said it was for a video. And to this day, I still can't see that video.
You can't see the video, right?
I can't see that video.
You can't see the video.
I can't see that video. But J-Lo and A-Rod's been together for a hot minute. So, we don't believe you. You need more people.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And then, yo, like I said, the man's doing his ones and twos, whatever. I don't think Drake is paying it no mind because he's in his lane. But yeah, if he cut and go and stuff like that, whatever, that's something that Kanye himself has to fix within himself.
Yeah, for sure.
And if
most definitely
he's not in that mental space to help fix himself mentally with that, whatever, he should see somebody. Flat the fuck out, call it a day. I told you, me and Mega Man, I'm not giving that dude no energy. until he just produces some music, good music, sticks to what he does and stuff, whatever, and keeps it moving and stuff, whatever.
Is that why you keep giving R. Kelly the energy? Because he put out good music?
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
And them lawyers, though, man. Y'all can't sleep on these lawyers, man.
I figured it out.
Yo, there you go, man. There's the recipe for success, man.
I figured it out now.
Screw Matt, like, you know, MAGA man minus the bullshit plus Kells and the lawyer shit equals winning.
I would like to see MAGA man and Trump's bromance.
Yeah.
Just be like the opposite, pissed off for like one whole day. Just so I can see which one got the stronger tweet game.
I'm gonna go with Presidente.
You gonna go with Presidente?
You know why? Because Presidente and stuff, whatever, he'll wake up the fuck up in the middle of the night and tweet some shit and be ready to go. So he'll say maybe a piece earlier and come back and stuff like that. Might be 9 p.m. Then he'll wake up and another thing and tweet some shit 1 o'clock in the morning and be like, Prez, you don't sleep, man. You don't sleep. Kanye would just go at it for a bit. So he probably got to put the kids to bed and he got to take his lithium.
Yeah.
You know, once the meds kick his system and stuff, he's off to bed and stuff and everything like whatever. But Trump would just come back and stuff, whatever. And I think Trump might win that one.
But see, and I'm looking at it like it's two different styles because Trump more like a hook and an uppercut man. Mm-hmm. Kanye more like that jab.
Yeah, these tweets prove that he a jab dude. He poking the fuck out of a bear. We better just calm him down, calm his ass down, hold his corner.
It killed me though when he just went off on the whole Travis Scott song thing, and I'm like, dude, you're kind of late with that, bro.
He not letting it go, man.
Yeah, so you really late with that. Yo, what you think about Travis Scott doing the Super Bowl?
I'm dodgy on it a little bit, but I'm glad for him. The reason why I say I'm dodgy on this stuff is because I feel like they were drawing straws.
Yeah.
Too many people are saying no. And they have to just like keep throwing some feelers out there to see like who as a minority is willing to participate and partake and stuff, whatever, with this, whatever. The fact that so many minority folks and stuff have been saying no.
Right.
So I feel like that's the part I'm dodgy on and stuff, whatever. I'm happy for the exposure and stuff, whatever, Travis Scott, whatever, because I feel like if you're in the industry and stuff, whatever, you should shoot for it to be the best of you and make sure your resume and stuff, whatever, has a lot of things and stuff onto it, whatever, as well, whatever. Like same thing with Sylvester Kelly. My man, he did all the above, worked with damn near everybody: Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your resume should be stacked.
But here's the thing, right? In this day and age, do you really think Super Bowl needs to be on the resume?
It could help, not music-wise, but business-wise. I feel like musicians now, you shouldn't be just a musician.
Right.
You should have other entities and stuff that are under your belt.
Right.
Whatever, and everything like that. Whatever it be another business, a non-profit type of thing and stuff, whatever. I think the musician level should be just your stepping stone and your platform to get your foot in the door, and the rest of what you do with it and stuff is all onto your hustle and your know-how and all the above. Yeah. So that's why I feel like on a music level, no. On a business level, you're there. You're there. Because who the hell don't... Some people who don't even watch football watch Super Bowl and stuff for a halftime
show. Yeah, that's true.
And commercials.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. So the fact that these people and stuff for the NFL took it upon themselves to say like, yo, you know what? We're gonna have you rock for even like a 5-minute segment and everything and stuff, whatever. You're a business person and stuff. You're looking like, who the hell's this Travis Scott dude? Somebody Google him. You're like, yo, you know what? He's Kylie Jenner's, man and everything like that, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he can work with the Kardashians. They have a pop name and stuff, whatever. We'll see if we can wean him into a commercial somewhere, wean him into a business and stuff like that, whatever. So I'm saying your resume will grow. That's how I look at it from a business standpoint and stuff, whatever. But like I said, teachers on how you feel.
Because I look at it as when okay, I would say maybe 10 years back, for you to be on the Super Bowl, you're using that platform to expose yourself to a wider audience.
Right.
Right? A lot of times, an audience that you wouldn't necessarily reach within your demographic or through your record label's means.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. But the dynamic of the industries has changed so much through the advent of internet and social media that a lot of these people are stars, and they're stars to people who don't even know what the Super Bowl is.
Facts. That's valid.
So now we're looking at a point where it's actually the Super Bowl who are trying to grab
the bandwagon,
new
to jump in,
people trying to grab more attention because they've been losing revenue,
right?
As far as
the take a knee,
people watching, people attending,
yeah,
people buying this, that, and the third. So they kind of need something to kind of grasp that back. They need Travis Scott more than Travis Scott needs them.
Well, yeah, even Jay said that in a song. I think it was the Ape Shit.
Yeah.
Type of Super Bowl, you don't need me, I need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said it again with the champions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His verse there with the whole Super Bowl came calling. He said, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't need you. Y'all need me.
Yeah.
But, it's at the point where Super Bowl need anything urban they can grab.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like, you look at it, like, most of the players and stuff for their urban listeners and stuff, and much less, you're right, like, in today's time and stuff, whatever, even a kid and stuff way in the corner of, like, Seattle and stuff, who would be, like, Homer grunge rock, they're still jamming to hip-hop and stuff, whatever,
yeah.
or to urban music and stuff as well. So, I mean, they'll know a Cardi B, they would know a Beyonce, they would know a Travis Scott, Drake, and whosoever and stuff, whatever, but, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Because
who is the main performer? Is it John Mayer?
Yeah.
So okay, so right there we know John Mayer is not going to turn it down.
Right.
You understand? Because for him in his genre, he needs that exposure. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Yeah.
Travis Scott, to me, he don't really need it.
He'll go from great to awesome.
He'll go from great to awesome, but you know what? He might also lose a lot of weight on the way. He might lose that segment that would be like, yeah, bro, we don't fuck with we don't mess with the NFL.
Taking heat to the bullshit.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things.
I have a confession and stuff, whatever, to make. I didn't want to buy into the whole Bird Box bullshit. But I bought into the Bird Box bullshit because...
You got suckered?
I got suckered.
You got suckered?
Stuff, whatever, right? Because I want to say... Let me just say this. Salute to Netflix. I'm going to say salute to Netflix and stuff, whatever, because Netflix, whatever, y'all fucking milking this game. My remote has a Netflix button on there, right? So once I tap it, dun-dun.
Listen, I don't think there's a single remote out now that don't have that damn Netflix
okay,
button.
Well then salute to all the remotes and stuff out there with the Netflix button on there. I tap that thing. I want to say the main purpose is for my son to watch his little kid shows on there, right?
Right.
But as soon as you tap that button, they tell you what's popping in the Netflix world.
Oh, yeah.
And that Bird Box thing was just living there. Every other day, if I'm going to turn on Netflix and stuff, whatever, whether it be for the missus, whether it be for Lil Man, I don't even watch Netflix like that, whatever. It just depends. It just depends on what.
Right.
And when I hit that button, doom, Bird Box. Doom, Bird Box. I open up social media, whatever. Bird Box. Bird Box. I'm like, yo, you know what? Told the wife, I'm like, yo, do you watch this shit yet? She's like, no. I'm like, fuck it. we gonna make it a damn date night and stuff, whatever. We just gonna shut it down and stuff, whatever. Once little man go to sleep, this is us.
Yeah.
Took the bitch in. I'm not a fucking fan of the movie. I feel like I wasted some time and stuff on my life from it. Maybe because for a typical horror film, I need to see the monster, or I need to see the demon, or what was making people go cool for Cocoa Puffs. Like even the first Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
They had the man in the corner, Josh Roy, and there was a hand that knocked over, and that was it. I was upset. I'm like, I wasted an hour and 30 fucking minutes and stuff to see a fucking hairy ass hand knock over a camera.
Oh man.
And I didn't see nothing else. So I was upset. So when I couldn't see what this was with everything, I felt like it was just a tease.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just a tease.
Here's the thing with me and that movie, because I think before even I got wind to the whole social media explosion, wifey had found it as one of the movies to watch. I mean, we got the TV set up in the bedroom before we go to sleep. We might catch a late night flick, and what you have it. So she was like, I was at work and she was like, oh, I found this thing called Bird Box. And I'm thinking, I'm listening to the name Bird Box. She go, we watch when you get home. So like,
was that Popeye's chicken?
She goes, no. She said, if you want, I'll wait for you to get home, and we could watch it, or I'll just watch it with the kids. So I was like, it didn't sound like anything that I would be interested in. So I said, nah, go ahead, just you watch it. So I get home now, and they glued to the TV, and I'm like, okay. So it's all done, and they raving, and it's like, oh, it's this, that, and the third. I watch it again, and you gotta watch.
Oh, so they loved this shit.
So they loved it. So I was like, all right, that's cool. So then, yeah, I still wasn't, really think. But it was like now the next day now, I'm on Facebook, I'm on IG, and I'm seeing everybody talking about this Bird Box. So that day when I got home now, my dad was like, I'm gonna watch it again. And my wife's like, you gotta watch it again. You gotta watch, come on. So I was like, all right.
Another one bites the dust.
I'll watch it. Right? Because at this point now, everybody else is talking. So now I'm curious.
Now you're curious.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
So now, here's the thing with me though. If it's something that I'm not amped to watch, and I start to watch it, it's gotta be something damn good to make me be like, okay, I could get into this. So now, what's so funny is that I think maybe a month or two before, I watched the other movie with them, the one where you can't see a word. Did you see that one on Netflix? I can't remember what that one is called.
Where people die?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so fucking awesome. You gotta give me that name, man.
I for the life of me, I can't remember, but it's almost the same premise, almost that you can't say anything because they'll hear you, and if they hear you, they come and get you and snatch you.
So everybody's just throwing up gang signs and then writing on post-it notes?
Ain't nobody talking, right? So
ain't nobody fucking in that world either, then.
So hold on now. So I'm saying, well, all they did was take the premise from one movie and say, ain't nobody can speak, and throw the premise on another movie and say,
anybody can see.
Ain't nobody can see. So right away, I'm like, nah, this is some bullshit. And what we gonna have next? Ain't nobody can hear?
Yeah. So
now, alright, I'm gonna give it a chance. Sandra Bullock's in it. She a good actor. Yeah, I mean, let me see what's going on. So, starts. And the way that it started, I'm into it now, right?
Yeah.
Because I kind of understand. I understand the premise, so I can see where it's coming from. But I just didn't know how everything just starts off. So it starts off like anything normal, right? And then you start to see the news clips of what's happening around this place.
Flashbacks and all that shit. Yeah.
So you're starting to get the gist of things. So I'm saying, hey, okay. I'm feeling the concept. This might not be too bad, right? Mm-hmm. So I got up to the point where they all kind of got into the house, right? Mm-hmm. And they were all in that little safe haven of the house. I'm saying to myself, all right, this ain't bad. Let's see where it goes from here. Then, spoiler alert, I don't even know why I'm saying spoiler alert, because everybody probably damn watched Bird Box by now. If you ain't watched it, I'm going to spoil it for you.
Spoiler alert!
I'm going to spoil it for you. So when they ran out of food now, and they decided to themselves,
they about to go driving.
They gotta go get. They about to go get food. They gonna leave the house to go get food.
Right.
Knowing full well, you can't even watch this shit on the screen. Now here's the thing.
This is why the movie was bullshit to me. Continue.
Now here's the thing. You don't want to take the chance or risk
of seeing.
Not only that, of blindly going maybe a couple 100 feet to another house to see if there's food in the other house. Mm-hmm. But you want to drive, you want to paint all the windows black on a vehicle. Paint all the windows black on a vehicle.
Well, dude,
and hold on. And use the GPS.
And the sensory around the car.
And the sensors around the car. To get to the supermarket. That's miles away up. Right? Mm. Now. This is world-class disaster.
Like I said, man.
My whole thing is, there should have been a lot more bodies, a lot more obstructions in the middle of that road.
Right.
For that car to get to where it's going.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But they ended up, somehow miraculously, at the grocery mart. Right?
God's plan.
God's plan. Okay. They made it there. You know who the only smart person in that crew was?
Oh.
The mean asshole. Because I wasn't going back.
Simple. But that's what I'm saying. That whole rush of that movie and stuff, whatever, like, everything played off to me and just looked at him like, nah.
So hold on.
Theoretically, just no.
Hold on. So this is now. So it was a miracle that they got there. How the hell did they get back?
Home. The home button on GPS.
The home button on the GPS?
Yeah.
How the hell did they get in the garage?
Yo, I guess when they're pulling up to the house, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Listen, man. Listen. When they got into the garage perfectly...
That's your flick.
When they got into the garage perfectly, I was like, hell no. I was like, hell no. They hit the side of the house. They drove right into the garage perfectly.
Yep.
I just closed my eyes at that point and say, I'm going to sleep.
You bird box your damn self from there. You bird box your damn self. I just know, after watching the movie, I understood the memes. There were some fire memes. There was a dude, I guess, whatever. The girl's talking to him in a sexy voice, whatever, and everything. He got the blindfold on and stuff, whatever. She's like, you want some head? He lifted off one. I'm like, yo, you'd have been caught too. Probably would have caught my ass and stuff the same way. And then the other one and stuff, whatever, I think there was, the guy's like, yo, is that $100 million in cash by your feet, whatever? Lift off, yo, would have scooped me.
I was more entertained by the memes.
The memes made my day.
I was more entertained by the
memes made my day, but the movie didn't make the cut for me. I think the thing that pissed me off about the Bird Box whole scenario stuff, besides the challenges and stuff, is that in ATL they had an official Bird Box mansion party. Who the fuck is gonna go to the club? Well, not even people went to the club blindfolded in this motherfucker to go dance. Motherfuckers are upset if somebody step on somebody's foot. And much as you got loud ass music playing, you're in dim light so you could barely see through the damn blindfold and stuff, but you wanna go dance in a party. Oh my gosh, people, how dumb could you get?
It's like you get home and your boy be like, "Yo, how's the party?" I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
Yo, you could have been dancing with a dude with a big ass and everything. Be like, yo, I was grinding on this chick though.
How you know it's a chick?
How you know it's a chick? Once it smelled like a chick, these dudes that smell like chicks. Hey man, I ain't weird. I ain't gay. Be like, hey.
I ain't saying nothing. And if you were, that's
there's no judgment in the Bird Box party.
Yeah, ain't no judgment in the Bird Box party. To each box his own.
Yo, I don't know, man. It was too wild. Yo, state of Ohio, my home state, they have a thing where they want to kill off cursive handwriting and stuff, whatever, because they feel like most people in the world feel like they don't use cursive handwriting anymore.
Right.
But they feel like it's a must that you need to know it and everything like that. And I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think these kids and stuff understand what cursive handwriting is. If you say the word cursive to probably somebody that might be even like under the age of 16 and stuff, whatever, they won't understand what cursive and stuff, whatever it is.
Right.
I feel like it's something like Old English. We don't write in Old English, but we know what Old English is, and we know what Old English looks like. And I feel like they need to...
So it's not just slicker?
No.
Okay.
The OE, you know, it's a basic ass beer. I wouldn't really rock with it like that, but 40 ounce and stuff would get you by for like a little change in America. OE, man. And the cursive handwriting thing, the state of Ohio told them like, yo, fifth graders need to know it and stuff before, or unless they're, you know, if they're trying to transition into middle schoolers. If they don't learn it, they can't graduate.
Right.
And some people are in an uproar about it. And I feel like they shouldn't be in an uproar if it's anything and stuff, whatever, as like a history lesson or a teaching point for kids in general.
Right.
Kids are supposed to be they're meant to learn. Adults are meant to learn and stuff as well, but kids, they're supposed to be more susceptible, like a sponge, soak up a lot more. They say if you're gonna learn a language and stuff like that, it's better to learn it when you're a kid. Yeah. Because it's easier and stuff like that to learn as a kid compared to when you're an adult. Because you have like a lot of more extra stuff in your brain that tends to block or hinder you from learning that much. How do you feel about that?
You know, it's a weird one because as a kid, I learned how to write cursive. Right. And you know, it's one of those things that you learn right after you learn how to just write your standard alphabet, put words together in sentences and so forth like that.
But how do you do a signature if you don't know cursive?
Well, here's the thing. Are people still using signatures now? I'm looking at things. I'm looking at things going forward. Besides adults, okay, these kids right now who are going into 5th grade, right? When they're ready to authenticate documents, do you think it's still going to be signatures?
What do you think it's going to be? The blood print?
Ain't gonna be. It's probably going to be like some form of scan, some form of, you know what I mean. This is me, some form of identification, because look at it.
But how do you identify that even on a passport? Something like a passport and stuff, for the much less whatever. You got a line for a signature and stuff, whatever, and that's embedded into like a lot of countries. This type of thing, right?
Bro, when's the last time you flew?
3 years ago.
After you signed that passport, right? Yeah. Okay. Better yet. You got a passport for X? Yeah. Did he sign it?
No.
It's still a valid passport, right?
Right.
Okay. After you sign your passport or your paper once, right? Do you ever sign it again?
No.
Okay. During that process, is it only you sign it, or do you actually have to print your first and last name also when you go and fill out that form?
Both.
You gotta do both, right?
Do both.
Okay. Now, you do that once, right? You don't even fill out the little document forms in the airport now. It's everything's all electronic.
I know that.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying, when these kids reach of age, you still think they're gonna be signing it? I don't think they're gonna be signing anything.
Straight fingerprint.
It's either gonna be straight. It's gonna be some form of scan, some eyeball scan, this that. Your confirmation is no longer gonna be a signature.
I get what you're saying.
Right? They're passing all that because signatures can be forged.
Right.
Right? So they're looking at ways of what's the most secure thing possible. Right?
Mm.
Ain't nobody writing letters no more.
No.
If you're writing a note, you're printing the note.
Yeah.
So, in this day and age, what is the real use of cursive other than
just
you trying to be nostalgic?
Just a history lesson.
Just a history lesson.
Just a history lesson.
It's like calligraphy.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's exactly like calligraphy.
Yeah.
It's there. You might be able to read it, but do you know how to write it? I can't write in calligraphy.
No. No, you need a special pen and everything for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably go. Tell me where I could go buy a calligraphy pen right now.
Art store.
That's it. Or some type of script note place. You know what I mean? That's those only places where those things have been regulated to certain places.
Right.
Right. So I would see why parents are in an uproar, because why my kids gotta be forced to learn something that they're never gonna use.
No, I don't think it should be. They should be forced, but I feel like they still should need the lesson. The lesson in the history of it.
The lesson in the history of it, I can see. But then, even then, after you learn it, then
that's it. It's obsolete.
It's obsolete.
It's obsolete. Well, after you explain everything and stuff, whatever, like that, whatever, yeah, I see. Bit by bit, we're gonna go to that finger scan type of shit. Any damn way.
Right now,
we do that shit at work.
Nobody, exactly.
We do that shit at work.
Exactly. You know what I mean? When I log into the computer, it's a 4-digit code I use.
Yeah. So we do that shit daily. I get that, whatever. So you're not for it.
No, I mean it should be I think it should be optional.
No, I don't think it should be like something to make or break you graduating or make and break you from advancing.
No, it should be something you want. It's like some sort of extended
elective or
course.
something.
Yeah, like an elective. You know what I mean? This was part of. This is what we used to do. This is how we used to do things.
Yeah, but they can teach that in art class.
Yeah, for sure. That can be taught in art.
They can teach
class.
that in art class and stuff for that for a little bit, and then that's it. Just move on for it and stuff for it. Nothing major, dramatic, a little quick, little bio on it, whatever, and then make the whole class do the whole signature thing with their name.
Listen, my logo itself, the Podical Sons logo itself, it's almost a sort of cursive. Yeah. But guess what? I ain't write that. That's the computer doing that crap.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, well, we're grateful for that logo, man. We're grateful, man. Gratitude before attitude.
Yeah, man, we're gonna throw down some t-shirts. Shout out to my man Color. He just sent me a new sweater with a new logo that he's pushing called Rude Boy University. You understand? So if you graduated from the School of Hard Knocks, you might want to get yourself a Rude Boy University sweater after that. You understand? So
Rude Boy.
I'm gonna throw some pictures up on the Podical Sons because we support black businesses, and he's definitely doing his thing.
Absolutely, man.
He's definitely doing his thing. So you know what I mean, we show you what they look like.
Absolutely. I understand. Let me ask you and stuff, whatever. I have an issue with people in the world not understanding gratitude or being grateful.
Right.
I feel that, like, if you do 20 favors for a person,
Yeah.
and the 21st time that you can't do a favor for them and stuff, whatever, that's not the time for them to turn to social media and say, it's me against the world. I can't believe I'm in this world all by myself. No one got my goddamn back. When, like, your history lesson was that I came through 20 fucking times.
Yeah.
The 21st time I couldn't come through and stuff, whatever. But I feel like I thought it was just a me type of situation and stuff, but the amount of conversation I have with people and stuff, whatever, not only just the holiday time, but a few months back, I feel like us as people on the planet have an issue with gratitude.
Yeah, gratitude's no longer the attitude.
Why? Why do you feel that? Do you feel like it's okay not to just give a fuck about, somebody who just did you a favor or did something for you, a kind gesture?
I think now we're in an area of instant gratification.
Also, it's gratification before the gratitude.
Gratification before gratitude.
Because you feel good in the process.
Yeah, you want things now, and when you can't get it now, all of a sudden it's a problem. We're so trained of having everything at our fingertips.
Yeah.
That when we can't get something, all of a sudden now it's a problem.
I see where you're coming from.
Nobody want to wait for anything no more.
No, man.
Part of having gratitude is being able to be humble, being able to be patient, being able to understand certain things and see. People ain't got no time for that.
They got no time to be grateful.
There's no time. People ain't got no time for gratitude. It's instant gratification.
So, what about those religious folk? Aren't they grateful that, they woke up and saw another day? That, they got a chance to go push their Cadillac or whatever the fuck? They're not grateful for some shit, whatever?
Yeah. They're grateful they woke up and seen another day. And then a minute later, instant gratification from checking all their emails, IG, and Facebook.
I know the gratification is heavy because I know, like, the likes and stuff in the comments, whatever. I realized that as a social experiment, I seen that to people. Like, people feel a type of way and stuff, whatever. I was out one day and stuff, whatever, hollering at a friend of mine and stuff, and there was a female friend and stuff there, and she was there, and she's like, "Yo, you didn't like one of my photos." I'm like, the fuck?
Out of how many photos did you been like?
I was like, yo, I like that one photo. I like the other photo and stuff and everything, like whatever. She said, but why are you talking about it if you didn't like it? Yo. And I was like, wow, I guess it's the gratification, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, gratitude is no longer the attitude. She didn't say, hey, thank you for liking my other 5 photos. Pictures that, you just randomly liked. No,
you just didn't like that one. It's a problem.
But tell me why this specific one, why is it? Because now it's psychologically, it's a problem. There's something wrong. There's got to be something wrong why he didn't like this one.
Hey, yeah. Shit. And
there's got to be a reason why he didn't like this particular one. You understand? Mm-hmm. People are so used to getting 15, 20, 30 likes that if they get a photo with only 10, they feel defeated.
They want to slit their wrists.
They like, only 10 people like this one? The hell?
Yo.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know art when you see it? Y'all don't know? This was better than the other 5. You're like, what's wrong with y'all?
This is Picasso.
Yeah.
This is not that Mona Lisa shit.
Y'all are crazy. Bitch. Y'all are stupid.
Yeah, I see that though. I see that the instant gratification stuff means more to people or stuff than anything else stuff. Whatever. Like, I'm a man. I don't have notifications set up on my phone.
Right.
Besides the basic text messages and phone calls, like the basic stuff. But I know people and stuff, whatever. They have notifications set up on like the IG, their Twitter, Facebook and stuff like that. So if somebody likes something from them, whatever, it comes up on their phone and stuff, whatever. I don't see why there's a major issue for you to see that. I feel like that's just killing your battery life. But I don't pay your bill. I don't pay your bill.
It's just the mentality of some things just make some people feel better about themselves.
Do you do that? You got notifications on there?
Yeah, I got notifications on my
For
phone.
a like.
But here's the thing though. My phone's forever on silent. So I don't see those notifications
until you pick up your phone.
Until I actually pick up my phone. You understand? Also, I see, okay, this, that, and the third. And I basically, and it's just like what I said. I post stuff pertaining to business.
Right.
So when I'm looking for feedback, I'm looking for feedback on how the business is doing.
Right.
It's never anything personal about me.
Facts. I know that's what I can agree. I can testify to that about you.
You understand?
Yeah.
If I'm hashtagging anything, it's always in regards to business. If it's a photo of me, ain't no damn hashtag. This is a photo of me. Hey, guy.
You don't got a whole quote?
No, I ain't got nothing, no this, no that.
I'm gonna start spicing up my IG and stuff. I get told by a lot of people and stuff whatever. Your IG is all about your business side and stuff whatever. Like they want to see more of my little man, more of my family, more of me posting things and stuff like that, whatever. And then I'm gonna start spicing some Hoe Quotes, whatever. You know, I'm gonna be like on the beach covered in sand and stuff, whatever. Like about my nipples and my crotch, and I'm gonna say some shit like, "The guiding light from God will get me by through this day." Some shit like that. Cause these girls, they be killing it. Some stupid ass shit. They be killing it with these Hoe Quotes. I call them Hoe Quotes. Yo, there was one with this chick. She had an ass shot. I showed my wife. She had an ass shot with her and her thong, bikini. Regular woman ass and stuff. Nothing, store bought, nothing hyped up, no super curvature, just regular to me, right? Yeah. And it's just a shot of her backside and side of her face. And the paragraph that followed this thing, it wasn't even like, check out these buns. It was a quote. I got this bitch on deck. I will read this shit to you.
Please read me.
I couldn't even break it down. I was like, wait, what? Here it go right here. So baby girl said this. I wasn't going to upload these photos. In fact, I looked straight past them. I scrolled through Instagram tonight and got caught up with comparison. I still get in the mindset of comparison, but I love pushing past the fear of not being good enough. So instead of my comparison with my bodies to others, I will appreciate how individual and beautiful my own body is. Someone sent me a beautiful quote today and it gave me shivers and an automatic sense of peace. And I said to my body, softly, I want to be your friend. It took a long breath and replied, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Just ask for that. Can we snap for that, for the whole quote? Like, what the 747? What the fuck was all that just for an ass shot? Yo, explain.
Let me tell you something. Cause you probably the only person that read that damn quote.
I know.
You the only damn person that read that damn quote.
Yo, I lost it. I was like, yo, I'm only doing photos with Hoe Quotes now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a provocative pose on my couch and stuff, whatever. Probably like a bucket of popcorn in front of my crotch, and I'm like, movie night. I think I will watch something inspirational, like The Pianist. It's a fucking.
Look, man, I'm telling you, I'm straight up. Even when it's just regular old me in a photo. Mm-hmm. I'm advertising something.
Yeah.
It's either a black heart, it's either a DZ design bracelet. You know what I mean? It's either, you know what I mean, my logo on my t-shirt, a logo on a hat.
Podical Sons, yeah.
I just feel like, okay, if I'm gonna do something, it's gotta have some form of benefit.
Right.
I'm not trying to I ain't trying to hold myself out.
Shit, you better start.
I'm
about to be out here
with a hoe quote.
I'm gonna be out here hoe quoting it up, whatever. Stay tuned, y'all.
Hoe quote.
Y'all gonna see on Sofa. You gonna see it out here.
Hoe quote. Hoe quote. Hoe quote. Hoe quote.
Let me just say, we're at the question period and the question time. No question mark.
Dirtbag session.
Ready for this?
Ready.
So this one,
I'm ready.
This one I hit the people off with and stuff like that for the beginning of the new year, and it kind of set a few people off in their frenzy and stuff whatever. Because I guess like more and more people, more and more followers are coming in and stuff whatever. Thanks, of course, to the Podical Sons, and I'm gonna repost this on the Podical Sons as well. And the question I asked, I said, would you end the life of your best friend, or end the life of 50 random people?
50 random people.
Why?
Because I don't know.
So one life is more important than 50 lives.
Listen. People die every day, bro.
Oh, shit.
People die every day. Let me ask you something.
Holla at me.
Out of the probably 1,000 people who died today, did you cry for anyone?
I cried for Argentina when Vida told me to.
All right.
But no, I agree with you. I agree with you. Me personally and stuff, whatever.
I mean, it's a selfish way of thinking, but...
It is a selfish way of thinking and stuff, whatever, but I look at it and stuff as that your best friend, we probably roll with thick and thin and stuff, whatever, done ride for you, did some shit, had your back and stuff in the Cobra Clutch and everything like whatever. I don't feel like his life is less important than 50 lives. But if it's just random folk and stuff, whatever, y'all gotta be off, man. I gotta keep my people and stuff, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That one is pretty easy for me. I think.
Nah, the responses I got and stuff, whatever. I got a few. I want to say I got a few best friends.
Yeah.
Best friends is probably the majority.
Right.
But I want to say the percentage and stuff of like 50 randoms and stuff, whatever. And people like, oh my gosh. One life over 50, like when you put, and then somebody's like, if you put it on a scale, it's better to just kill off the damn one compared to like the 50 and stuff, whatever, right? And I was like, and someone else said, what did your best friend contribute to society? Why you feel like you should keep them alive? And I was like, yo, your best friend just out there playing 2K with you, that ain't shit.
But this is the thing though, because you don't know what the random 50 has done.
Fair.
You know what I mean? It's like it would have been different if it was like you said, okay, would you end the life of your best friend, or would you end the life of 50 Nobel Prize peacemakers?
And you're gonna say, my friend?
You're like,
this is a tough one. This is a tough one, folks.
This is a tough one. I thought these 50, the world might be out of chaos. I can give room my one friend. I got maybe 4 other rich friends still left.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we both agree, man. Yo, we gotta say the best friend when I killed the 50.
Killed the 50, man.
Should have some murderer. Blood is on our shoulders.
Hey. Out of sight, out of mind, man.
Fucking dirtbag. That's a dirtbag way of ending it.
Out of sight, out of mind. Come on, friend, let's go get a beer.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Everything, you good? Everything?
I'm good, man. You know, it's great to just be back at it. We took a little break, but this is fun, man. I enjoy doing this, man.
We're back at it, man. 2019. We got a lot in store for you guys.
A lot of good stores. I'ma be away on vacation, soaking up some sun, getting some rest and relaxation for you. But don't worry, we got something special for you in the cut.
Absolutely.
for while I'm gone, so we ain't gonna miss a beat.
We're not missing the beat for you.
And then when I get back, we right back at it.
Right back to the business and stuff as well. Again, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace. Happy New Year.
Peace.